Alright guys, so today was leg day. Here we go. We're going to start out with some stretches. Just trying to open everything up, open up the hips, just get ready for everything, try to prevent injury. Get some blood flowing in the area. So that way, everything's safe and we're fully functional and ready for the whole workout. So, first exercise we did was really just for a warm up of our knees. We did a superset of leg extensions and seated leg curls. The leg extensions are, again, really just to warm up the tendons in the knee, and get some blood flowing to the quads. I'm sitting there trying to activate in each part of the quad, the lateral head and the teardrop. So that's what we're trying to do here. Yeah, so next, like I said, we did seated leg curls, and what these are for is just to warm up the hamstrings, but also push blood into the hamstrings and fluid behind the knee. Doing this superset here, we did three sets. No specific rep range, but what this does is it protects the kneecap fully. So that way, when I go and do, any squatting or leg pressing or anything like that, my knees are safe. Ever since I stopped playing basketball, I've had tendonitis in both patellas, and so this is crucial for me to stay healthy and make sure I don't hurt myself. All right, so here we're doing some front squats. This is my second leg day of the week, so this is when I do front squats. We went up to 225 here, did a total of 3 sets. We're not going too deep, just going a little right around 90. Not coming all the way up generally either. Gonna really try to get a good squeeze. Do some pause reps here. But just go. The other leg day I do back squats. So 225 is relatively heavy for me here. But we got it done. So next we went into leg presses. Leg presses I like. The only problem is at my school we don't have a plate loaded one, so this machine is really all I can do. So I have to get creative with it. Some days I'll do time under tension. Some days I'll do one-legged presses. Today I just kind of went straight for it. We used the whole stack, which is only about 380 pounds, but just try to rep out. What you'll notice is when I get tired, I know I can keep going, but when I stop, I don't straighten my knees all the way. That is making sure that I'm not susceptible to injury, and I keep tension on the quads still. So I go and continue to go. Once I stop, I try to get at least 3 more when I really feel like I can't go anymore. Alrighty, so here's our last exercise for quads, what I like to call death by leg extensions. So basically just go till you cannot go anymore. We're going to get at least 10 reps here doing a relatively normal rep range and the amount of time it takes to do each rep, really squeezing at the top, eventually it's just going to get super hard. So you kind of have to just dig deep, hold on, and hold yourself in, so that way you keep all the tension on the quads. So now we're just kind of pausing. What I'll end up doing is eventually, it'll be so hard where I'll want to get up, but it's almost like you have to lock yourself into the chair, so that way you continue to go. So I'm going to stop here, and just really try to get as many as I can out. As much as you want to quit, you can't. You got to keep going, because you can get a few more reps out. This is really going to just bring as much blood to the quads as it possibly can, really fill them up, and make it a great workout. All right, so first exercise for hamstrings here. Because we're in my school gym and they don't have certain equipment, I have to get creative. So this is my version of a standing leg curl here at my gym. I just use the leg extension, which is also, it wouldn't be as weird if we were using a normal leg extension, but because these hoist machines move when the weight moves, it's kind of awkward. But here we're just trying to get as good of a stretch as we can. I'm standing straight up. I'm not leaning very far forward. What that does is it shortens the range of motion, but enhances the contraction of the hamstring, which is really what I'm trying to go for. I'm not trying to go for this crazy range of motion. If I can get a good stretch and a good squeeze, even though I'm not coming all the way up to my butt, I know I'm working those hamstrings as well as I can. All right, so our next exercise for hamstrings were hamstring extensions. That's what I'm calling them. I don't really know what the name is, but they're hyper extensions. There we go. So we added a resistance band here to add a little bit more resistance, just to make it that much harder on the stretch. And so there's always tension on the hamstrings. And then once that kind of got a little tiring, we go ahead, take the band off, and we just keep going. What you'll see me doing with my fingers there on my hamstrings is really just trying to tell my brain to squeeze my hamstrings as hard as I can. Make them harder, make them contract better. This is going to push blood to them and actually make the exercise harder, but overall going to make the hamstrings look that much better and bigger. Yeah, so that was our leg training. We didn't get to film the very last hamstring exercise, which were leg presses, but we put our feet at the top of the pad to get a good stretch to the hamstring and a good squeeze. That's going to do a nice hamstring to glute tie-in too. Here we got some posing, which I think is instrumental in leg growth or just growth in general. Being able to contract those muscles and have a better mind to muscle connection. The separation and conditioning is kind of gone now, but you know what, they're growing, and it's gonna be gone when they're all pumped up. So they look a little bit better when they're not. But yeah, so we're just pushing, guys. We're gonna continue to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this leg workout. Go try it for yourself, make it your own, and yeah, let's kill it, guys. See ya.